While there aren't many characters in Persona 3 Reload who reappear in other entries of the series, fans who discover Persona 3 later may recognize the representative of the Devil Arcana. It's Mr. Tanaka himself. Tanaka assumes a minor role in Persona 4, but here in Persona 3 and Persona 3 Reload, he is a fully developed social link with all the intricacies that it entails. So in this guide, my aim is to assist you in navigating and efficiently maximizing the Tanaka Social Link. So before starting this, how this guide and the following guides are going to work, I will be telling you how to complete the prerequisite requirements, if there are any. I'll also be telling you how to complete any intermediate additional requirements, if there are any. And this would be stuff like if they get locked up in Tartarus or wander into Tartarus and you need to go rescue them. Stuff like that. I'm going to assume you will have a persona with an aligned arcana. So basically what this means is that every time you hang out with a social link, you must have a persona with the same arcana, which will increase the social points, the little notes, per hangout. It's a good habit to have an aligned persona arcana, especially because you just need them in order to maximize these very fast and efficiently. I'll try and outline any additional hangouts required in order to get more points to rank up the social link. The responses I choose throughout the video will give the maximum points possible and are the recommended choices to efficiently rank up. However, if you want to see other choices as well for the story, then by all means have a save state beforehand so you can reload the save and see the other outcomes, but also rank up the social link as well. If there are any romance options, I will show both the romance and non-romance responses. And finally, I will have timestamps in the description per rank for easier navigation. So before we spend time with the devil himself, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It helps out the channel a ton and is greatly appreciated. Also, leave a comment about what other guides you'd like to see. So Tanaka, here's some key information before you start the devil social link. So he does have some prerequisites, which include the overworld chat over a number of days, as well as having your social link stats in courage and charm to be rank 4. Tanaka is one of the few social links that appear at night, and is available to spend time with on Mondays, Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. He is located at Polonia Mall, just in front of the water fountain. He does not have any intermediate additional requirements. His social link is pretty easy to rank up. So in order to actually unlock Tanaka as a social link, he becomes available in late May. However, he won't pay any attention to you until you reach rank 4 in courage and charm. So the easiest way to do this is to work part-time at Chagol Cave, which gives you a point in each. There are obviously various other methods to do this, and I would highly recommend that you max out or at least try to get to rank 4 courage and charm very quickly. Once Tanaka has noticed you, he will request 20,000 yen up front, and unfortunately, you need to pay him. So work your ass off at the cafe or use my EXP and money farming guide to do it in Tartarus, link in the description below. The next time you see him again, you will need to pay 10,000 yen, and then one more time, another 10,000 yen. This final time, however, you will finally be able to start the social link. So again, timestamps in the description for easier navigation, and please enjoy the rest of the video and enjoy the devil social link, Tanaka. Wait, you have actually deceived us? Then why do you keep asking? Okay. I mean, if you can teach me how to scam other people, then let's go.
Alright. If you insist, I'll give you my autograph. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Do I know you from somewhere? That'll give him a kick in the gobber.
Are you living in a stone age? A barbaric?
It's pretty funny, actually.
I'm sure you've seen the home shopping program, Tanaka's Amazing Commodities.
Oh my god, are you Tanaka?
Allow me to introduce myself.
It is Tanaka!
That's right, I'm Tanaka himself. Surely.
Yeah, I've bought so much shit from you. Are you saying that you scammed me on every single one?
I'm afraid I can't offer any returns on your 40,000 yen, but I've autographed my business card for you.
And it probably will... People will have to pay me money to get the business card, mate. I mean, I have to pay people money to give away the business card. I probably won't be able to sell it.
Hold on to that. It'll be worth a pretty penny.
In a year or so, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in a year?
And with that,
What, you're gonna expand to like small towns outside of outside of Tatsumi Port Island and whatnot. Like a little remote town, Inaba.
That little brat. Doesn't he realize he's in the presence of a star?
Nah, I definitely don't.
Especially mine. Should have squeezed a few.
Yeah, I don't know why you just kept, because I would have just kept giving you money, because you have a social link above your head. So of course, talk to him. Ignore him. Why do we need to ignore him?
Huh? What do you want? Quit disturbing me. Get out of here. Shoo. You overheard me talking to myself just now, didn't you?
I mean, you were pretty loud, buddy.
Nothing ever happened if you know what's good for you. I belong to a powerful talent agency. I'm practically a celebrity. I have an image to maintain.
Okay,
Don't
mate.
even think about telling someone that I took your money or called you a little brat, capiche?
Mate, okay, I got it. Okay. I don't want any trouble.
Blind obedience has a price attached. Better learn that before it bites you, kiddo. Oh, silly me. I've let you in on my little secret, haven't I?
What, that you're a scam artist?
Don't tell anyone, okay?
Capiche?
Please, I'll lick your shoes clean if you want me to.
This guy's fucking desperate, chat. What the f... He's so weird. Yeah, alright.
Really?
No. I thought I was agreeing for you to lick my shoes, buddy.
Hope to die if you're lying to me. A verbal agreement is a form of contract, and if you breach it, I'll sue your pants off. I've got your adorable little face etched into my memory.
Well, I can just dye my hair and I'll look like every other Japanese bloke, so I don't know if you can threaten me with that, buddy. Okay, new social link. Oh, of course he's the devil Arcana. Thou art I.
Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create the persona of the devil Arcana.
Of the devil Arcana. And with that, we got devil rank 1, businessman. I love how they have the businessman as like the devil. It's actually just so clever. Seriously, like really clever commentary.
You're a diamond in the rough, my boy.
Because some, not all obviously, some are definitely the devil.
I often take my breaks here. I'd be happy to mold your young mind whenever you wish.
Sure thing. Sounds good to me. Everyone's favorite devil, Tanaka. President Tanaka. Free of charge. Yeah, thanks, mate. After you swindled me out of all that fucking money, brother. Luckily, I don't sue your ass in the ground.
My schedule is so terribly packed. I don't usually have time for your average Joe, you know. You should be glad you're such a handsome boy.
Oh my god, don't tell me he's gonna groom me.
All right, let's add a new word to our vocabulary today. Repeat after me. Placebo. The stress is on the middle syllable.
What the what is he doing?
Very good. You're feigning interest well.
Yeah, I
A
don't
placebo
really
is
care,
a
mate.
pretend pill. Basically, it's a medicine to give you peace of mind.
Okay.
Imagine this. A supplement to eliminate those unsightly love handles without lifting a finger.
So that's how you earn all your money, by exploiting everyone's self insecurities.
Or a car navigation system that uses real-time image data to make your commute all the smoother. Or at least make it feel that way.
I do sometimes feel like that's what Google Maps and Apple Maps does. You know, because some of those apps sometimes they're just terrible. Wow, Mr. Tanaka.
Huh? You're really wowed by those bogus products?
Of course, mate. I love them.
One could see them as rather spectacular. Our business doesn't provide tangible benefits, it provides peace of mind. Take emergency supplies, for example. People feel safe just because they have them, don't they? As it turns out, the more money people spend, the better they feel. Now then, that's it for today's lesson. You can pay me back when you make your first million.
Pay you back? What do you mean pay you back? You bloody swindled me out of like 40 grand. Actually, no, more than 40 grand, like 60 grand, mate.
Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone.
No,
did
of
you?
course I didn't.
If you go
Gee,
back,
you think too little of me,
you
mate.
might be surprised to find your profile suddenly on an internet dating site.
Okay, that's probably illegal considering I'm under the age of 18. I need to see if this scam artist can give me my money back. Free of charge, of course.
Good, good. Today, I'll tell you a funny story.
Will you now, Tanaka?
These days, even a grade schooler knows how to buy stocks online. How about you? Interested in stock trading?
Maybe a little bit, mate.
That's the spirit.
You're gonna rip
If
me
you
off
keep all
again,
your
aren't
money
ya?
in the bank, your modest gains will be offset by outrageous fees. Don't let the fear of bankruptcy dissuade you. It pays to be aggressive in the management of your assets.
In the
My
management
company
of your
was made
assets.
public on the stock exchange. Since our sales were skyrocketing, we decided to sell shares. And guess what? The number of shareholders skyrocketed too. And now listen, this is the funny part. The majority of
Yeah,
our
like, what the
shareholders
fuck?
are also our
This guy's
customers.
just a scam
They
artist,
keep
man.
buying more of our products, so of course the stock will rise. Isn't that hysterical? You should learn to appreciate the irony. I'm thinking of offering you a job, so you should come up with some stories of your own.
Okay, I receive a passionate advice from President Tanaka. Rank up with the devil. Rank 3.
Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you?
No, I won't, because I still need you for something, and I want to be able to create the Max Arcana Devil, okay? So I'm gonna have to put up with you and your scamming ways until I get there. We are going to be hanging out with Tanaka. So let us do that.
Today's lesson is called The Smaller the Dog, the Louder the Bark. Have you ever wondered what it would
This
be
guy's
like to
weird.
see through people's bathing suits at the beach?
Sure have.
My. Don't think I've ever
He's like,
seen
oh,
you this
Sam,
enthusiastic."
you're so
And some
enthusiastic.
might be persuaded by such candor. We could position you as the boy next door. Our company ran an ad in adult magazines proposing a special filter for digital cameras. Simply attach it to your camera and voila! Start peeping! Undress them with your camera's eye, it says. It's been selling like hotcakes. In
Selling
fact,
like hotcakes,
it's our
really?
#1 seller.
CD camera filters, eh? I think that's is that the new norm?
Work. I told my staff to just ignore them. Nowhere does it guarantee that you'll be able to see anything. What are they gonna do? Tell everyone their creepy plan didn't work out? Sorry, bucko. By the way, try to cut back on the donuts and cupcakes, huh?
What?
I have an
I'm
idea
skinny
for
as
an
a
ad
twig,
campaign.
mate.
Women would go crazy over a handsome young man in swim trunks. You'd be perfect for the job.
Yeah, just like Maya. Seems to trust me. Alright. And we got the devil, the rank 4. Rank 4 businessman, okay.
Have you been
Nice.
keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you?
Yes, I never tell them, okay, mate. Just calm
I'll edit
down.
your face into the most obscene material I can find.
learn more about how he's going to swindle us out of some more money free of charge. Even though I spent so much money on you beforehand, eh?
So, today we'll talk about... I just can't concentrate. I get so worked up when I picture his face.
Whose face?
One of my employees. Maybe I should have seen it coming. There was a young man who was working for me. A hard worker, graduated from a distinguished private university. But this month he couldn't meet his sales quota, so I docked his pay. Self-confidence went down the drain. Then, just stopped coming to work.
That's what happens when you dock his pay,
What are
eh?
you talking about? You should feel sorry for me.
What do you mean?
Just mailed him a letter of termination. COD.
Well, that's pretty fucking
His
horrible.
The company's in the red this month. I've wasted so many resources.
Yeah,
All
okay.
those expenses for training, hardware, facilities, labor costs. Oh, it makes me sick just thinking about the net losses. Ugh.
It's all about the money?
Of course it is. I love money. Money won't betray me like he did. It's difficult growing up with no money. You can't even afford shoes for gym class, you know? Barefoot in the winter
Okay, it
is
sounds like he
torture.
speaks from experience. Is that why he's become a ruthless businessman?
How would you like to model exclusively for my company? Your innocent appearance would be a perfect camouflage for the ugly reality.
Ugly realities of business, Jesus.
Think about it, will ya? Join me, and you'll never have to worry about being shoeless in PE.
Maybe. But in the meantime, I'll take your devil rank 5 and then be on my way. Tanaka?
Oh, better get going. We're short-staffed now, so I'll have to reevaluate the budget for next month. If I decide to hire someone new, their training is going to cost a fortune. Boy, hell.
Good evening, free of charge. We got McCoy, so let's go. Such enthusiasm. Have I got you hook, line, and sinker?
Just
Nah,
the
I
other
just
day,
want to be able
my
to
high school organized
fuse
a class reunion.
fuse Max Devil, you know. Just the other day, my high school organized a class reunion. Ooh, sounds fun. I had a splendid time.
I laughed
Oh, look
just
at you
thinking
go,
about it.
President Tanaka.
I doubt you'd understand how I feel since you're still in high school, but a class reunion is a very important event. It's the perfect opportunity to show everyone how pathetic their lives turned out. Like that cat
How
who made fun of
pathetic
me
their
for
lives
eating
turned
plain rice. Or the ingrate who threw my holy socks in the trash. Now they both
Yeah,
look
he's
at me
like the
with
kid who
envy.
just got
They
bullied
make
so
it
much in
here
school,
I
and then
made it
instead of
fun.
just being like constantly depressed or
My
whatever,
business
which is
doing great.
a reason,
And I
like a
say
reason why
I
how come you get fucking
satisfying
bullied all the time.
life as
He just
well.
was like, no, you know what? Fuck these kids. I'm gonna grow up and absolutely make their life a living hell by exploiting the shit out of them.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Good on you,
Don't think I'll
Tanaka.
extend
Good on
this
you.
offer to just anyone.
Nice. We got Devil rank 6 businessman. I'm a businessman.
Oh, remember that 40,000 yen you gave me? I'd say you've gotten your money's worth at this
I don't
point.
really think
My
so.
time
I'd
is
much
worth
rather
at least
you
100,000 yen per hour.
Righto, I'd much rather you
Think of
give
all
that
the
money
free
back to
advice
me.
I've given you.
But,
You can thank me
you
later.
know, shit happens, I guess. Shit happens. It's getting late, so I'll go back to the dorm. With Tanaka, lack of better judgment. That's okay, because as soon as we complete his social link, we can move on to other ones.
Good.
Because it's been a while since we hung out with a lot of the other ones, right? Like
Before I enlighten
Oh.
you today,
like Chihiro and the old couple.
well, you notice anything different about me?
Sort of. Sort of.
Ooh, so you can tell?
Not really.
I had my hair revitalized.
Oh.
Doesn't it look healthier now?
I don't know.
It's quite a hassle, but
Doesn't look any different than
appearances
me.
are a big part of the job in my line of work. That said, I'm the total opposite at home. I dress like a slob and only shower every 3 days. Let me come up with an analogy. Vegetables. Perfect. Imagine an organically grown
Vegetables.
cucumber that looks all deformed.
What?
Compare that to a cucumber that looks perfect, but was grown using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Which one do you think the supermarket would rather stock? Wouldn't that be delightful? In an ideal world, they'd offer safe and delicious vegetables regardless of their appearance. But in reality, supermarkets line their shelves with the prettiest cucumbers they can find. So, why do consumers still buy these cucumbers when they know the truth? Simple. People trust what they see. The world is governed more by appearances than realities. That's why, as much as I hate spending money, I buy expensive ties to win people's trust.
Okay.
Wait, you know what I just said earlier? The part about me dressing like a slob and not showering every day.
He's basically just
Don't
like
you
telling you
dare
how
tell
to,
anyone.
not necessarily
Can't
scam, but how do you
start
just
believing
work
I'm
the
ordinary.
EQ and manipulate others
No
into
one else has a clue. Okay?
just generating a lot of value for yourself. Very interesting bloke. Very interesting socially, actually. The writing is pretty good, pretty spot on as well.
Reminder, do not tell a soul. If you break your promise, well, I guess I can trust you. Run along now.
Alright, mate. After parting ways with President Tanaka, I decided to return to the dorm.
Oh? I'm used to being accosted by people, but recently I had an interesting encounter. It was a young man, not much older than you. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Thank you." I'm not proud of this or anything, but I couldn't care less what our customers think. Don't you know who I am? I'm the president of a company that sells fake products. But then he told me he quit his part-time job and was going to study to become a public prosecutor. He wants to punish businessmen like me for bending the rules. He said I was an example of a negative role model, even though I wasn't aware of it. Maybe I'm overreacting, but what if he does become a public prosecutor and puts me behind bars? I suppose that means I wouldn't be able to give you my advice anymore. My shareholders ought to take a leaf out of that boy's book. Apparently, these days aren't as naive as we thought.
Gonna be hanging out with Tanaka. Tanaka's like seriously one of the easiest social links that you can get, by the way, guys. So if you're looking for that trophy about getting like one social link to max, definitely go to Tanaka. Obviously you need the money and whatnot, but if you follow my money farming guide on YouTube, yeah, you'll be there in no time.
In fact, she was very much my type. But no matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work.
Because yeah, pretty much every time you spend time with Tanaka, he pretty much is, he pretty much levels up.
Of course not. I hate the very word. Why should I have to give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freeloaders? I pulled myself up out of squalor to get where I am today. I wanted to get back at the ones who used to laugh at me. That's what I always dreamed of, anyway. But, to tell you the truth, now I have too much money. Profits are booming. I'm so busy, I don't have time to spend a yen of it. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. I could teach them my business philosophy and management techniques. It'd be a carbon copy of me. It would probably cost me a fortune, but if it works, then it's easy living. How would you feel about being adopted? Only joking. People would get funny ideas if I took in a child as old as you.
Looks as selfish as ever. Rank up, rank 9 with the devil. Nice.
Donate for the sake of the less fortunate, huh?
It's not such a bad thing to do. Do nice things, you know? Our first social link. It's not the one that everyone probably would expect, but hey, he is one of the easiest ones to rank up, so why not? We are going to be getting our first rank 10 social link.
I've decided to make a donation.
Wow, look at that character development.
They're raising money to help orphans in foreign countries. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing
Okay, never
this out of
mind.
the goodness of my
Never
heart.
mind, it's just looking at it as an investment. What, you're going to raise the orphans up and then going to repay you back?
Children who learn to cope with adversity are more likely to become rich and famous, like me.
And it's true, in this sort of sick, twisted way.
I'm thinking of donating 10 million yen. Not a corporate donation, but a private one. When I told them over the phone, they sent me this. I received it the very next day. Guess I can't back out now. 10 million yen is nothing to me, though. Once those children grow up and become successful, I'll introduce myself to them. I'll say,
Long-term
"I'm
investment."
the one who made all this possible. Then I'll be well taken care of in my old age. If it wasn't for our conversations, I probably wouldn't have considered this. By talking to you, I seem to have developed an interest in watching others mature. I thank you for that. Actually,
No worries, I guess.
should
Well, I
be
mean,
thanking
10 million yen,
myself
I guess
for
that's
so
helping
wisely
someone, so I
taking note
did
of
my part, you know? Beneath his selfish demeanor, I can tell he really appreciates me. I feel like I fully understand him now.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the devil Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the devil within thyself.
We got Devil, Max Rank, Businessman. Unbreakable Link Trophy has been achieved. The Devil. The Devil Social Link reaches maximum level. You can now fuse a Beelzebub, the Lord of Hell.
You can keep that letter. 10 million yen. I worked myself to the bone for that money. And all I have to show for it is that piece of paper. But it's not a bad feeling.
Thank you, letter.
I'll be going now. The paparazzi could be anywhere. If any one of them were to find out, my brilliant plan would be ruined. Oh, by the way, about that exclusive modeling contract, I've decided to pass on that deal. Rather, it's your fault for sending me mixed messages.
Look, whatever, mate. I'm done with you, okay? Either I can fuse Beelzebub now, that's all that matters.
Shady middle-aged men like me.
Got the trophy,
And
got the rank
find
10.
What truly makes you happy.
You're dead to me. But I do appreciate you donating the 10 mil.
Bye forever.
Bye forever. Oh, shit. Alright then, mate.
Ahead of us, put your hands up, wave aside, aside.